70 years seems to have gone by in the blink of an eye. So many lessons, challenges, and celebrations. It can be easy to miss the full story. This is the story of a woman whose journey has always been about something other than self. It's the story of a small town girl who viewed the world as something you just don't live in, but you extend to the lives of others.
Emma was number one baby, and she was a breech baby, but she was a good baby.
Early childhood memories of my sister Emma usually revolved around the fact that she was so much older than me, so she acted more like my mother than my sister.
Nickname was Pinoch. Chick Hunter called her Pinoch.
I remember how a lot of Emma's friends would always come over to her house, especially when my mom and grandma went home, and they always had a good time, but they were good friends, and I don't know why, but they always told me that I would tell when all her friends would come. Now, can you imagine me doing that? I can't.
I remember Miss Dow, Miss Andrea, and Cousin Sherry. They all used to come over and they would sing and dance, and I believe that my mom was the happiest during those times.
For Emma, perseverance has always been something personal. And so when she became a young mother, Emma resolved to be the best mother she could be.
When I think of Emma, I think of the word perseverance because of all the things watching her as a young child that I saw her go through in terms of raising her 4 kids. Perseverance because she was determined that they were going to have a good life, a stable life, even though she was raising them as a single mother.
I happened to see Emma one day. She was taking her 4 children to the babysitter, and the kids at that time were very, very small. And when I looked at my sister and those children, it just inspired me to know that I could do or be whatever I wanted to be, because my sister could have stayed home, you know, and never was concerned about trying to get out to the workforce, but I admired her, and she truly inspired me to know that if she could do it, I could do it.
When I think about a word that would describe my mother, I think about the word courageous. I believe that my mom has the ability to know when she needs to suit up with the full armor of God and proceed with a sense that her Heavenly Father is going to guide and direct her through life's journeys.
Graham quite literally is my superhero. She saved my life. And that's often what I think about. When I think of her, that's what I think. Like, she is my real life superhero. She swooped in, picked me up, and took me to safety. That's just how I envision her. So if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be, but I am forever indebted to her for taking me and raising me as her own. Her kids were grown, she didn't have to do it, but I'm forever appreciative of that, and I feel like my life is so much better because she did that. She took me and loved me as her own daughter, and I appreciate that so very much.
When I think about childhood memories, I think about when we lived on Wilson Street, and Mom had a wooden stereo where she used to play her albums and her 45s. Music was something special in our home. I was always a quiet child, and I always kind of focused on my mom's feelings, how she was feeling at the moment. And I can always remember that when she was feeling kind of low, she would always play her music. And we would sing and we would dance, and I think that's where I began to have the love of music, from those happy moments that I remember sharing with my mom, playing those albums and 45s.
Childhood memory of my mom, I'm gonna say her cooking, or Mom love you but you're non-cooking. Meatloaf or roast beef every Sunday and spaghetti on Fridays to make it stretch, but we ate.
The kids used to say when Emma was smaller, well, she was old enough to make macaronis, they say, Mom, don't let Emma make the macaronis. But she knows how to make them down. I'm no cook neither. Me and Emma used to like to clean.
We all remember growing up and remembering that we suffered through dinner. So now to hear my 12-year-old say that Graham's an amazing cook is just really hilarious. She loves her macaroni and cheese. So I think that's hilarious that she loves her cooking. But so I will give you kudos for that, Graham. I will say that it took you 60 years to become a decent cook. But at least your great-grandchildren appreciate your cooking now. And looking back, when I was 12, I was running for the hills or hiding my food in my napkin because I couldn't stomach it, literally.
When I first went down to her house to see her, and she said the kids were coming home, and the door opened up, and I looked behind me, and it seemed like the kids came forever. Your mom, Joanne, keep 15. I said, damn,
Mom was strong because she took care of 4 by herself before she married. Bossy, which she still a little bit is now, but it's all out of love. We know, Mom, we know. Nosy, a little bit, because she'll tell you something, she'll put her 2 cents in, and then she'll be like, but I'm only saying, but I know you're grown, you can do what you want to do. And that's so true, Emma, because we appreciate it. You raised us right.
The name Emma means whole, immense, universal. Emma once again shares her name, this time with her great-granddaughter, who had this to say. Throughout her entire life, Emma has defied expectations. She has persevered and grown in grace and wisdom.
At the age of 70, it's still amazing that she's actually 70. As I've grown older, her and I have become closer, and it's more like she's closer to my age, and I think I'm only like 25. So I just want to wish her a happy 70th birthday. She has persevered. She has connected with God and stood with His promises and is doing well in her life, and I just want to wish her a happy birthday.
Emma, I just want to say happy birthday to your lovely wife. And I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because I'm getting old and I need the help. Have a good day and a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. You're still looking good at 70. I hope I look as good as you then, because I'm cute now. Love ya.
Mom, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. You deserve to be celebrated. I love you.
Graham, I just want to say happy birthday. I'm so excited for you and celebrating this day with you, and I pray that you feel the love and admiration in this room, and it fills your heart as well. Happy birthday, I love you.
In getting to know my sister Emma in our older years here, I didn't realize how much of a true missionary she is. I've seen her dedication and her commitment to God and to her family.
And her faith has never wavered. In the midst of all that she does and tries to do, I just see such a commitment and love and embracing her family and her friends as well. So I know that through the midst of her life, it's her faith that has sustained her. And when I look at my sister, I know that God's grace is truly sufficient. And I just want to say, Emma, happy birthday. And I really admire you so much. And I'm so thankful that we are sisters. And when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Happy birthday.
So that's it. Happy birthday, Emma.